To bring another installment of Captain Chris Dorns, bringing Star Trek Yellow Springs. We are bringing Season 3, Episode 1. I am now officially in another quadrant of the galaxy, the Alpha Quadrant, which is where many of these episodes will be happening. So, let's find out what we've got.
The True Way has stolen an orb the Obsidian Order failed to return after the war. Although we don't know for certain where they have taken it, we have been getting dozens of reports of raiders hitting civilian ships near the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes the raids are related to True Way activity in that region. We know that area is a haven for smugglers and criminals of all types. It stands to reason that the True Way are using it to avoid capture as well. They may even be using some of the Maquis bases that were abandoned before the Cardassian War. We believe that the Badlands are therefore the most likely place for the True Way to be hiding the stolen orb. I know the Badlands are dangerous, but I have complete confidence in the ship and her crew.
Thank you, Commander. Before I start, let me make that a primary, because this Endeavor thing is something that only level 60 players can do. By completing it, you get like some interesting bonuses, like the lithium ore, energy credits, whatnot, but I don't need to complete that. We are headed to the Badlands, which, if you think about it, for people that haven't watched Star Trek before, it might not sound as bad as you think. But people who have watched Star Trek know exactly where I'm heading into. I don't want to spoil it for everyone, but just think of it as... it's hard to describe. I'll let it do the talking for you. So let me use my slipstream, get there a little bit quicker. Just so happens to be right near Deep Space Nine and Cardassian space. It's appropriate that the True Way would be using the Badlands. There it is. At least what it looks like on the outside. Let's begin the spoils of war. It's quite a sight, the Badlands is, especially for people who haven't watched Star Trek before. But people who have, you know what to expect. Very well. Put the distress call on screen.
To any ships in the vicinity, I am under attack by a group of Cardassian ships identifying themselves as the True Way. Please, render assistance immediately.
Helm, set course for the freighter. Of all the things that the True Way would do, attack a freighter. You would have thought they'd go after bigger targets instead of picking on freighters. Communications, hail the freighter, Captain.
Thanks for the assistance. I knew I never should have cut through the Badlands, but it takes weeks off my journey.
What happened, Captain?
Well, I was just hauling my cargo through the Badlands, and I passed some strange anomaly. I took a scan of it on my way by, and Then a bunch of Cardassian ships appeared out of nowhere. They ordered me to surrender in the name of Gul Kardec and the true way.
And what did you do?
My freighter is obviously no match for them. I tried to get away, but they disabled my engines. They were just about to board me, I believe, when you arrived. If you're looking for the true way, I would head for that anomaly.
Thank you, Captain. I'd recommend you repair your engines and exit the area. Helm set course for the anomaly. Come to a full stop. Science station, scan the anomaly.
You have fallen into our trap, and now we'll never locate our base.
Just so happens that a Cardassian ship came out of the anomaly. But they're no match for the Yellow Springs. Change my maneuvers to evasive maneuvers just in case. With a big ship like this, I'll need that more often. Let's continue the scan of the anomaly. See what else they're hiding in it. Commander Sarish.
Sarish here.
We've located a trail of orb energy. We're about to follow it. We could use some backup.
Acknowledged. I will be along in the Defiant shortly.
Thank you, Commander. Scan for the orb energy. To that moon, huh? Yeah, you'll experience a lot of these things in the Badlands. These are called plasma storms. Try navigating these things. It's a hazard. Best thing to do is have a small ship, well armored though. For a moon, it's heavy, well defended. Good on the science aspect. Take out this Gala-class ship real quick. Considering it's the only ship there, the rest are weapon platforms. Take out the weapon platforms. I don't like to waste torpedoes on weapon platforms unless they're heavily shielded. These weapon platforms are very similar to something we saw used in the Dominion War. Alright, go ahead and scan the moon. Check to see if there are any life signs. Away team to transporter room 1. As you can see, my away team has not changed for season 3. Although the way people talk to me might change, and the fact that they'll recognize me as an admiral, not a captain, but I still wear a captain's uniform because I feel it's appropriate. So if you see in any of the texts them referring to me as Admiral Dorn, then go ahead and either think of me as an admiral or you can think of me as a captain. Either way, the uniform says it otherwise. In a sense, actually, I might actually hold two different ranks. Officially, I'm an admiral, but when I'm commanding a starship, I prefer to be called captain. They're on full alert, so they're expecting us. Give everyone an engineering boost. An interrogator, huh? Well, one of my away team members is unconscious. Well, that's good. I'm too far away to utilize the Sandstorm device, but I'm not far away enough to utilize the Chaos Blaze. And for those of you who don't remember, the Chaos Blaze basically causes an area of fire around the enemies, and for, I'd say, about maybe 3 or 4 seconds, will confuse them long enough to attack each other. It's good for long-range distance attacks and for groups of enemies. Like right here, it wouldn't be useful. One more patrol. And there it is. I'm actually close enough now to use the Sandstorm thing. Alright, let's access that podium, get inside the office, and speak with this Gul Kardec. Quite a sight, seeing it from this viewpoint. Thank God the force field is up, otherwise we'd be sucked into space. We'd be dead instantly. Alright, let's go into his office. Because it's close quarters combat, I'm going switching to my phase pistol.
Greetings. I am Gul Kardec. This orb is the property of the Cardassian government. The true Cardassian government. The true way. And you can't have it. Guards!
As usual.
Fools, you will never defeat me.
I got that hollow projector of his. I can't get a good lock on it. This keeps up, I'm gonna be dead. Oh, perfect. He beamed out. Just like him. Nope, he's still here. Thought he beamed out. Now he's beaming out. Take care of the remaining of his forces. Huh. There's some data here that needs to be downloaded. Let's go ahead and download it.
Dear Kardec, you can imagine my surprise to receive a message from you. I must commend you on the clever way you opened a pathway to our universe. We shall make good use of it, and you have our gratitude. If we can ever return the favor, let me know. Regarding that other matter you speak of, while we certainly share your detest for the Federation and are willing to assist you in opposing them in theory, there are certain territorial issues we will have to iron out before we feel comfortable committing military forces. Perhaps we can arrange a meeting in the usual place.
This is not looking good. From the look of her uniform, she's part of the Terran Empire. Which, another thing for people who had never watched Star Trek before, the Terran Empire basically is the exact opposite of the Federation. While the Federation believes in exploration and contacting peaceful life forms, the Terran Empire believes in exploiting those life forms, turning them into slaves, and conquering the galaxy. The thing is that they use the same kind of ships as the Federation does, only instead of being considered Federation starships, they're called Terran Empire starships. You'll see as time goes on. If that message means anything, we're about to encounter more of them. Let's get this orb out of here. Alright, Yellow Springs, beam us up. Put the Defiant on screen.
We are approaching the Badlands. What is your status?
We've secured the orb. Gul Kardec has escaped, and we are about to attempt to track him.
I will be along in the Defiant momentarily. And may the prophets smile upon you.
And on you, Commander.
Looks like I arrived just in time.
Ah, the USS Defiant. Another famous starship. Might be outnumbered, but we're not outgunned. The Defiant and the Yellow Springs. Quite a team up. I'm getting a message from Ops. Make the modifications. Prepare to emit the radiation on my command. Now. There's the trail. Leads right towards that anomaly we saw earlier. Well, I wouldn't be surprised a Cardassian ship did come through the anomaly first time we encountered it, so it would not surprise me if Gul Kardec managed to escape through that anomaly. approaching the anomaly and the end of the trail. Yep, I thought so. That Galaclass ship's gone. I'm betting that's Gul Kardek's flagship. And he's escaping through the anomaly again. Okay. I'm tired of chasing and gunning and chasing and gunning. Scan the anomaly. Shields up. Weapons ready.
Those look like Mirror Universe ships.
Yep, there they are. Mirror Universe ships. Like I said, the exact opposite of the Federation. Most of them were frigates, but there's a cruiser right here.
Sensors detect more ships coming through.
It's a Rhode Island class science vessel. I'm taking a beating here. I received reinforcements from my backup console. That was close.
Congratulations on retrieving the Lord. You must return him to the temple on Bajor. I will notify the veterans that you are on your way.
Acknowledged. And thank you, Commander. Helm, get us out of here. Warp 3. I get the feeling this isn't the last time we've encountered the Terran Empire. They only sent a small handful of ships at us. Who knows, we may not be lucky next time.
Congratulations on your recovery of the orb from Gul Kardek. We request that you return the orb to the temple in Hathon on Bajor. I'm afraid that we have not seen the last of Gul Kardek. But for now, the people of Bajor will be elated at the return of an orb we thought lost forever. Good work.
Indeed, Commander. Thank you. Okay, folks, that was episode 1 of season 3. I will give you a sneak peek at season 3, episode 2. Like I said, we are probably not going to see the last of Gul Kardek. This episode is entitled Jabberwocky.
You have recovered the Orb of Possibilities from Gul Kardek. No doubt, you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathon. I have notified Vedek Kryn. She is waiting for you in the temple.
Acknowledged. We'll be setting a course for Bajor, which is right here, not that far from the Badlands, and coincidentally not that far away from Cardassian space. In fact, if you look at it, this whole sector right here is Cardassian space, and Bajor is pretty much on the edge of it. Okay, folks, that was season 3, episode 1. I will see you for episode 2. Until then, this is Captain Chris Dorn, signing off.